a game I used to play a long time ago. I actually still play it. Mostly, this is a game you can do while you're busy doing something, because you don't have to worry about your weapons breaking. You don't have to worry about somebody sneaking up behind you and killing you while you're out mining or chopping or whatever. Digging. It pretty much died back in 2017, but there's a handful of us that actually still log in every once in a while and check in. As you can see, not very often. I mean, this thread only goes so far, and the last person on the thread, or the first person on the thread, I would say, was September 13th. I probably check in the most. Basically, this game is a spin-off, or was a spin-off of Parallel Kingdom, which Parallel Kingdom was probably one of the better games. So after Parallel Kingdom died, I think in 2013 or 14, I can't remember now. Different people tried to get a new Parallel Kingdom up and running. Map Your Empire was, I think, the first one to get something up, but they never got past a chat room. And then Red Towers was the second one to actually do something. And it was actually coming along. It was actually doing pretty decent. The chat's decent, obviously. It could be better. But it's just a global chat. You got your gear. Which getting a level 10,000 gear is really hard to come by. The only reason why I still play is because I'm like maxed out. I've got all kinds of gold, all kinds of mats, and I've got like almost the best gear. Notifications, private messaging, building flags or towers. I got one tower left I can build. Now you're supposed to be able to teleport to your towers, but they never fixed that. these are all the places you can teleport to. And the towers are not on there. Now, this is a location-based game. So, I can't remember where I'm at right now. Oh, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. I'm basically burning any flags that require a toll, like this guy. 1,000 gold. Gone. Have a nice day. Then, I'll place my flag in its place. Because I offer free travel. Anyway, nobody really plays this game anymore, so why charge gold for travel? The average price for travel in Parallel Kingdom and in this game was like 1 to 5 gold. And it was no big deal because you usually had enough gold. And you earn gold when people travel on your real estate. So, but 1,000 gold to travel on your real estate is too high. And since nobody plays, I'm not going to spend my gold and give my gold to people who don't play. So I'll just burn them. This is crafting, which I've already crafted everything and pretty much maxed everything out. Level 25 is as high as you can go, but I don't know how people got level 10,000 gear, but I ended up buying it from someone. It might have been a glitch back in the day where you can level it up to level 10,000. Which is freaking awesome, but anyways, can't do that anymore. Skills, they never really updated this, so you can't really click on anything. I'm trying to click on stuff. I don't know if I've actually earned any of these skills, because they're highlighted. You would think I did. But this archery one, I don't know what it's all about, because we don't have the ability to archer. So, yeah. And I assume the one underneath that is armor, but it looks like boobs. And I assume the one underneath that is construction. But I don't know. But yeah, they just never updated that part of it. Friends. Most of these people don't play anymore. And that's not my picture, by the way. There's a glitch with the system and it puts pictures on it. It puts the pictures of the people on the wrong players consistently. Like the picture for King Guru is actually my friend David Ring. But his picture is the default picture. So yeah, anyway, enemies, I probably don't have any. Oh, anyone who attacks your stuff automatically becomes your enemy. But all of these people except for Red X13 or Red X3 or Red 13 are my friends, or are actually my alts. City and Road are my alts. Basically, I had one alt doing the roads in the game, and then one alt doing the cities in the game, and then I would do my areas that were off the beaten path. But and in that way, people could have free travel on the roads and through the cities. And then, but if they wanted to go off the road and explore my areas, you know, then they may or may not be able to. But since the game is dead, I've made all of my flags free. Level 20, which is the max, 2,414 flags. I've got a lot of gold. I've been playing, or I've been a member for 1,529 days. I've been on there since the beginning, pretty much. No blocked players. Alright, flags built. Now it says here I've got 2,351 flags, where the other one said I had 2,414 flags. So it might be that you know, Red 13 burned some of my flags, and I burned some of my flags. So I don't have as many as I used to. I don't know how their system computes their deal. But I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5 in flags right now. Play that often anymore. I'm mostly playing Mr. Legacy, and I'm mostly waiting for a Parallel Origin to fix their server so we can play it again. Once Parallel Origin gets back up and running, I may not be playing Mr. Legacy as much anymore. Span, flags built, we already looked at that, flags attacked. Now I should be on here, but I'm not. I don't know why. Flags destroyed. Towers. Excuse me. Towers attacked. I should be on here as well. Or maybe that is other people attacking your towers. That could be. I don't know. Towers destroyed. I don't know. I should be on here too. I've destroyed a few towers. Everyone has 0 max or 0 experience. So I don't know what that's all about, but anyhow, so that's that. I already showed you the map. You know, this is location based, so you can go anywhere. So for example, I'm in South Dakota right now. I hit relocate and puts me right exactly where I am. And there's my GPS dot, moving up the highway, going north on 29. So the next exit is right here. I'll relocate here in a second. There's my dot. Relocating. Bam. Pretty cool, huh? So anyway, as you can see, I'm driving. This game is an easy game to play, like I said, when you're driving. Not super easy, but kind of easy. Global chat. It's the only one that actually works. Oh, my bad, I'm wrong. I don't know what year this was. The last person checked in on hunting chat February of this year. I'll go ahead and check in. 10. Two, 2021. Trade chat. Oh, I can't type in trade chat. They don't exist anymore. Trying to click. Okay, can't click there. And can't click on help chat either. Go back to global. Buying plus 10,000 gear. Here where the scales are, that's where you can buy and sell. Unfortunately, there's nothing good. People are trying to get a lot of gold, so they're selling stupid 2 berries for, I don't know, what is that, 80 million gold? It's hard to tell. 800,000 gold? Or 80, I don't know. Let's see how many zeros there are. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So, yeah. Looks like 80,000 gold. I mean, 80 million gold. Nobody's gonna buy 2 berries for 80 million gold. It might be worth 1 or 2 gold. But anyway, the reason we were doing that in the past and people are still trying to do it It's because there was a game glitch. So we had alts that we would create, and so say you would sell one berry for 999,999,999 gold. Then you have your alt buy it, and your alt would go in the negative, and you just do that like 10 times, and you're like a gazillionaire, a billionaire. And then your alt's like $1 billion in the negative. However, if your alt kept doing that for everybody, eventually you could put your alt back into positive, because it was like this continuous loop. And it was funny because we would punish people, you know, and put them in the negative. You know, if we had a lot of gold and they were acting up, I remember this one guy was telling me, you know, somebody was mouthing off and I had a lot of gold. Somebody was mouthing off and somebody else was telling me, put them in the negative, put them in the negative. And I was laughing. I was like, I'm tempted, but it's not worth wasting the gold. And I could have. I had enough gold on enough characters. I could have done it easily. Mana, you can buy as much mana as you want, but that's how they were planning on making money in the game. But mana is food. Now you don't really need food in the game. Food is basically like gold. You use mana as gold to trade for valuables and whatnot. But anyway, so that's the gist of it. I'm going to be stopping here in 11 miles. I got a speed zone. I'm coming into Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Speed limit is 65. So I got to slow way down because it was 80. Just doing shy of 80. But anyways, I'm starting to hit traffic, so I'll bid you good day. But yeah, I'll put the link to the APK in the comment section, or I mean in the news feed, not the news feed, whatever the freaking thing is called, the notes, the show notes, yeah, that's what it's called. It took me a while, but I finally found the APK, so I'm gonna put it in the show notes. So if somebody wants to join in and play every once in a while, they can, but like I said, the game's dead. People say that it was a scam, and it probably was. I'm not negating that. I just don't have any proof or evidence of it, just, you know, hearsay evidence. But I don't have any first-hand knowledge that it was a scam. But there's enough people saying that they had first-hand knowledge and they have evidence that it was a scam, so it probably was. However, the game's still up and running, which I'm surprised it is. And I mean, it is dead, but you can still play, as boring as it is. I mean, there's still some interest in it, you know. I mean, there's still some, I don't know what I would call it, legitimacy or whatever. I don't know. At least you can still play. I mean, there's not much to do anymore once you max out your character. And by the way, when you first sign up, don't level up your armor and weapon too quickly, because it'll put you like 7 million in the negative. That glitch is still there. So you sign up and you upgrade all your stuff to level 25, boom, you're automatically 7 million in debt. On top of that, do not level up your weapon past level 25. It'll reset to 0 and you'll still be several million in the negative. So there's another glitch. So be very careful. I made that mistake once, no, twice. But anyway, so yeah, don't make that mistake. Anyway, alright. So there you go. I guess that's it. If I have any more, I'll make another video in the future, but there's not much to this game. It's pretty dead, pretty boring. We mostly just log in to the chat to check in every once in a while. And every once in a while, burn some flags just for shits and giggles. But, you know, for fun right now, I'm going and burning people who have a tool. You know, because I can't play, you know, depending on how busy I am or how, you know, bad the traffic is or how bored I am while driving. If I'm on a straightaway like I was and the weather's nice and nothing's going on, you know, this is a game I can log in and do things with and not have to worry about being too distracted. But I don't do that very often. Most of the time I'm listening to podcasts and YouTube videos and whatnot, but educational material on my jukebox, if you will. And so that's what I do most of the time if I'm not talking on the phone with my hands-free kit. But occasionally, like I said, I'll hop on here and burn some flags, check in, see what everybody's doing. So yeah, it's a good way to keep up with what's going on in the what do they call it, location-based MMO, medieval MMORPG game world, because that's basically what everybody here is looking for, because that's what Parallel Kingdom was, that's what Red Towers was, that's what Map Your Empire was, and that's what Parallel Origin was. And there was another one too, but I forgot the name of it. They never made it. There was a few others that were trying to get off the ground. They never made it at all. But yeah, location-based MMO, medieval MMORPG games. There's a need for it out there if somebody can get one off the ground. All right, already on. Bye.